Hey there, fellow sheriff deputies, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to State of Decay 2 Red Cross, Episode 22, Neighbor Disputes. You guys want me to just kill plague hearts over and over and over and over, huh? Alright, I see three logical plague hearts to go after. One would be the water tower plague heart. The other would be the northeast plague hearts covering the barricaded strip mall. And then the last one would be the active heart. So, water tower. Let me type these up. Northeast or active. As far as I know, I just have one active. And anyone could take it out. So Sita's actually the one injured. So I'll switch off her. Heat, you'll take it out. The last time I tried to have Heat take one out at the water tower, she jumped off the water tower, like freebasing, and then went splat. So she can redeem herself by actually destroying a heart and not doing that. Oh, I can't take the gun off Glenn. Okay, so I'm gonna, let's see. Switch to Glencoe to take his gun, and then switch back to Heat. Because I'd rather have the strongest sighted gun going into the fight. You know what? Yeah, no, I was going to use Heat. I was going to be like, I'll just stand Glencoe, but I'll use Heat. Why not? Alright, so you guys want me to take out the active heart? Cool. Not having swarms breathing down my neck, having to like constantly rearm the minefield might be nice. Seems like that's how you're voting. This is my last scent block. So I'd have to cook up more if I want to kill more.
So you're the law in this town, right? Can you convince them to stop threatening me every time I walk past their house?
We've got some sheriff quests popping up, but that's not what I'm working on. The other issue is I don't have Molotov, so this will be a little bit different of a fight due to the lack of Molotovs. I don't have the fuel to cook up Molotov, so it is what it is. Well, I can use the pipe bombs, I guess. So we've got gas for the car. We've got pipe bombs, scent block, cure, lots of energy drinks, guns. I don't have spare ammo. Alright, I am... Oh, yeah! You know, I could make C4. If I had 200 parts, which I don't.
That's not gonna happen.
Should I make C4? So, if you want me to use C4 against the heart, I would just have to scrap a whole bunch of stuff. It's fine. I'm sure I have the stuff to scrap. It's not a big deal. So if you want me to go the C4 approach, just let me know. We had been working towards it, so... What I'm doing right now is I'm unloading all the guns with the ammo that they have, so I can scrap some of these guns for parts. Because a lot of these like low capacity sidearms, I just don't see myself using. Like the MAC-10 and the grease guns, they're just not good. Realistically. So I'm up to 256 parts, that's enough. Okay. You guys think yes to make C4? There it is. I haven't used C4 in this game in a while, so I hope I don't screw it up. Okay. Sometimes they bugs out, and like, that's no fault of my own, but it could be tough to use. So you want me to take up the active heart? Let's go. Before I drive in there, I wanted to refuel. Ah, it's good enough. There's not space for all the gas, but it's close enough I don't care. I probably won't get another chance to stop without getting swarmed between here and there. My only worry about this active heart is there's a lot of really big things near it.
Take out the nearest
Like juggernauts and stuff.
Just clear up.
But let's just send it. The hell with it, right?
Damn it.
Send blocking now. Park in there. And let's go.
How'd I get this job again?
You joined us. So it's remote triggered C4.
Crap, this is heavy. That sure left a mark.
And that's the second phase.
Dear God, I'm tired.
I'm gonna use the stamina. And as soon as it's not farting out plague, oh, it isn't now.
One left.
Blowing up the last phase.
Okay, scratch one plague heart.
Haha, I love
I don't know about you,
explosives.
but I feel safer already.
Heat brings the heat. She's already going to be blighted a little bit, so I was just going to clear these guys out the old-fashioned way. Don't bite me, though. Oh, there's a bloater coming in. Definitely want out. Okay. Cheers, by the way. Oh, hello. If there's an infesting horde still heading my way, that probably means there's still an active heart, I'd imagine. That's usually what that means. So maybe this wasn't the only heart?
That cloud would kill me dead.
I guess I'll stay here then. But I really don't know where they'd be coming from. Maybe this was just a latent... my guess is that was just a horde sent a while ago, and it was en route to me. I think that's pretty safe to say. Ooh, fuel! Haha, nice!
That's a lot of stuff. Getting low on that.
Yeah, Yoda is just dozed right now.
Nothing here. Let's hope the next one's a winner.
What do I take?
This will slow me down.
I'll be back for the rest of the stuff eventually. I just don't have space. Well, that there was a pretty good demonstration of the power of the C4. It does somewhat trivialize the fight if you know how to use it well. But it's very expensive to meet the minimum requirements for being able to make it, right? You need a level 3 workshop, which means that you need a mechanic. Then you need someone that has knowledge of munitions, which means you need a chemist who's been trained up. And then you need someone who has knowledge of electronics, which means you need a computer person that has been trained up. So, yes, it's a very powerful tool, but it is not easy to obtain, so I don't think it's necessarily unfair. Plus, it takes circuitry and a lot of parts and a lot of, you know, chems to make, so it's got a pretty high cost. But for the dangerous hearts, it's really nice. And given that the heart that I just destroyed had ferals and juggernauts all around it, because it was well guarded being an active heart, it was definitely worth the using the C4. That's why I used it. I didn't use it just because I had it. I used the C4 because that heart was unlike other hearts because of all the potential danger zombies that could have joined the fight. I think what's going on, and I'm going to speculate here, I think a reason why I might not have been given a lot of other missions is I have too many outstanding missions. So I see that you guys wanted me to search for survivors, but I don't think I'm going to be given the chance to find new survivors until I start to clear out my quest queue. That's not exactly how it works, but I think that that's maybe a factor in why I haven't had the chance to get new survivors for a bit. So, I am going to do some questing. Do quests to improve chances for survivors.
Stay there. I'll come to you.
Thanks.
I'll be there to help soon.
That's a load off my mind. Hey, we got good stuff for trade. Come and get it.
I am prepping for this next quest. Right, bud? Often when you're asked to be a sheriff, what is really being asked of you is, could you please go murder X, Y, or Z? So, I'm making sure that if that is indeed what I have to go do, I am well equipped to handle it, because there's been multiple cases in the past where, like, I just don't have the means to take out enemy survivors, and it sucks. And I don't want to be caught off guard like that. So the first thing I'm going to do is to go to the home of the home buddies to resolve the dispute. But maybe on the way over there, I'll swing by the Wandering Trader. So with the remaining inventory space that I have, I'll take some trade
I
good.
gotta drop this off soon.
Bringing a whole bunch of big backpacks. I'm like completely out of parts for our base. It's a pretty beat up car too.
I'm gonna see if resting up will take care of this.
So Glencoe's at level 2 electronics. Nice. I think heat hit max auto mechanics, which increases fuel efficiency and increases vehicle stealth, which is amazing. Susita hit max munitions, which adds to ammo storage, which is kind of blah. But munitions is required to make C4, so it's not like I would have changed her specialty anyway. And then Susita has knowledge of cooking, which doesn't get stronger. So we're just waiting on Glencoe's max. Well, we have some pretty skilled survivors. Is electronics leveled up the same way the computers is? Yes. So the higher level skills are just like advanced versions of the basic skills. So the same way you level up computers, you level up electronics, meaning to make stuff with electronics, which is all the computer stuff plus all the electronic stuff. The same is true of chemistry. You know, munitions is mostly like making bullets, but you can level up munitions by making C4, which is a chemistry skill. Because they're just a bigger umbrella of skills that level you up.
By the look of this area,
so as long as I keep doing like friendly broadcasts and stuff like that, he'll level up eventually. Speaking of friendly broadcast, I think it's off cooldown, but I don't have the parts to trigger it.
As long as that plague heart is nearby, this
so I
place
should do
can't
that.
really be secured.
Oh man, you guys do not live in an easy place to get to. Oh, you just...
What's going on, hun?
I can't move.
All right.
You locked me here. You have building materials, though.
Hello there.
What else did you have?
Do you have anything to swap for?
A
Sure,
suppressor?
Sounds good.
Alright, can someone close this door? Like, for real. Yo! Close the door! I might have to do the unstuck command. Shirley!
So nice to see you.
Ah, I snuck out. Okay. Every time I pass by, these maniacs pull their guns and yell at me. I'm sick of it. Seriously, that kind of behavior is just not acceptable.
That's just bullshit.
Oh, they're arguing with Tricky. He's noisy and erratic. Last time he dragged zombies right past our home. Alright, choice. Side with Alicio? Or side with Tricky? So, if you don't like your neighbors, you're free to move. You can't dictate how other people survive, which is siding with Alicio. Or Alicio, you can attract zombies to their house. Try taking the long way around, which is siding with Tricky. I believe Tricky is the enclave that is to the north in the mechanics building, right? Or is that... No, I think that was Tricky. I don't recall talking to Alicio before, though. But it looks like we're siding with Tricky.
You're smarter than you look.
Yeah, that's bullshit, and you know it.
Mika.
Okay. We resolved that peacefully, I think. I'm like slowly backing away because I'm just not sure. But I think Tricky is the neighborhood watch up here. That enclave. So we still don't have I'm going to do the mysterious broadcast that I'm next to. Because I have a feeling like just too many ambient quests are active right now, which is why it's not giving me survivors asking for help. Because survivors asking for help usually is a lot more frequent, and it just hasn't been. So clearing out the queue might be the secret to recruiting. That's my theory.
To be helpful. I picked them up while I was out.
This is getting out of hand pretty quick. Oh, I am on my CQ. Oh, hello. I am on my CQB expert, my close combat survivor, so she can stab them quick.
Bloater over there.
So there's a strange signal at this cell phone tower. I should have dropped this rucksack of building materials into the car. Hauling this thing around is heavy. Now, because lethal difficulty, all of the bloaters are going to be plague bloaters. Whenever you see normal bloaters, it indicates that it's like a special event bloater. Search and retrieve the contents of the Clio drop in the area. To myself.
Hey, mind if I talk to you for a bit?
Why not?
Oh, that's not a fence. I'm so used to running over the fences that I did indeed just drive straight into a concrete wall. Nothing like the no-look feral kill, right? If they were not so loud, I would not be so... It wouldn't be as easy to kill them. Ooh, good aim. A note. Order confirmation from the Echo Lab Freight Protocol. Also an advanced break. So that's my third advanced break. A Echo SMG, which is naturally suppressed. A saber. A shark hoodie. And rounds.
Wish I had space for that.
I love how it's like, this message will self-destruct. Blows up in my face. Alright, that's done. Cecita wants to talk about some curveball. Did I? I didn't end up going to the food trader, did I? But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go help the lost friend too. I'm on like a quest kick. Just to clear out the queue and start to usher in some new ones. My inventory is pretty full.
What's happening?
Alright, Cam disappeared while collecting zombie fingers. Think I can dig him up?
I hear you.
Okay.
¿Qué pasa, ese?
I'd like to make
And
a
let's
trade.
sell you the order confirmation. I don't need that on me. And also sell the pipe bombs. Feeling generous. These guys seem crazy. They seem the type to use pipe bombs. Alright, the lost friend is up in the northeast. Wow, a kilometer away. They really trekked. Yeah, there's gonna be a news ad on rope every time. They're just they're avid collectors. Is it me, or are the quest goals more commonly inside Plague territory? I wouldn't say that, well, they're usually not that close to your outposts, because otherwise they'd be protected territory, but I don't know if they're coded to be in Plague territory or not. I mean, even if they were, there's certainly Plague territory closer to the snack frackers than where I'm headed. Ooh! He just mustered up 3 fuel. That's awesome. I can hear him like popping rounds off already. I'm coming, dude.
By the look of this area, there must be a plague heart nearby. Hello? Hello?
I prefer to abandon this lead on.
Return Cam to the base of the snack
Your
frackers.
success indicates we were correct about you.
Glad we could be here for you.
Here, do you want a greasy automotive magazine?
I'm looking to trade.
Sounds fine.
I don't know what that is. That sounds dirty to me. But if he wants it.
Could be worse.
I like his voice too. It's very matter of fact.
Do you have anything to swap for?
Sure.
Let's get him out of here. Well, that was an efficient extraction, I would say. Just in and out, no nonsense. I can't imagine like a 4-door sedan like this one managing this kind of terrain, but I love it. Right up and over.
Pharaoh was on the prowl.
Yeah, I see the ferals, bud. I heard them too. I don't feel great about leaving ferals to their base, but they didn't pay me to kill ferals. They paid me to go get Cam. So here we are. I like how he
Zombie
dove out.
approaching.
He just YOLO'd. He must have like some sort of military background or something.
Take care of yourself, okay?
Words cannot express my gratitude.
Anytime.
Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna head home and talk to Cecita about the upcoming curveball. And see if we are given the option to contact more people about joining up. Because our population has been stagnant for quite some time. I don't want to disband any enclaves, but I'm surprised I haven't been given the, like, radio voice. Anyone that has played enough of this knows if you drive around long enough, you get random radio calls of like, is there anyone in the neighborhood that can help? And they're just like trying to scavenge, or they're trying to do something in the local area and they just need backup. And generally afterwards, they offer or request to join, or you can offer for them to join. And I just haven't had any of those in quite some time, which indicates maybe it's a chance thing, maybe it was because my quest log was full. I'm not really sure what the deal was, but, you know, I speculated that maybe it was my quest log was full. Uh-oh. So now it isn't so full, so hopefully people will be asking for my help so that I can add more, add new members to our roster.
Am I the only one that's heard the saying, talk shit, get hit?
How are you upset? Your morale is so high.
Yourself, huh?
I feel bad for that zombie. That was definitely like screw you in particular. And cheers. I know I'm off cam, but I took a sip. Maybe we have low supplies of something, and that's why he is upset. I'll take a look in a moment. Heat does have... She's a hothead. So she is all out of Fs. Means that if her morale isn't plus 30, she'll get into conflicts. And plus 30 is, like, quite high. So she's very hard to keep happy. So her morale right now is good, and she's still starting fights. You know, she just is a fighter. So in terms of our community, we can muck out the latrine duty. I could put on a feast, but if we take a look at our all of the morale penalties right now are just from that conflict. Like, everything else is going really well. We still are riding high for killing plague hearts, and so the average is plus 15, but it's just not high enough for her. It'll be easier to keep her happy later on when we have a bigger base with more morale bonuses, but you know, she is what it is. It's just how she is. I ain't gonna be able to fix her. She's just high maintenance. So yeah, I came home.
It's time for me to clean up the mess you made while I was recovering, huh?
Good lord. I came back. Oh, so the satellite broadcast is still active for 2 more minutes. The landmines for 40, plague disruptors off. Got it. So I wanted to talk to Cecita about the upcoming... Is she on the can? Oh no, she's plumbing it. Some of the zombies are physically weaker. It's made it easier, so we can always hope, right? So I guess it's a fragile zombie curveball coming up. Nice. What are we doing next? Do you want me to... scavenge for needed supplies. So we kind of need fuel. We need building materials if I want to upgrade the base anymore. I could upgrade an outpost. So outpost upgrade would probably be the fuel outpost, I'd imagine. I could trade with neighbors, build up the base. Building up the base would just be the infirmary or the storage. I could continue doing missions. I think I have one more mission. Bullets for a friend. Actually, I'm going to do the bullets for the friend right now. But who is the...
How's it going over there?
Oh, it's just up the street.
Back up here.
And then taking a plague heart or scout for survivors. So scouting for survivors would likely be me doing a radio call for a new enclave, which is probably not actually going to end up being a new community member, but there's very little else I could do to influence people joining. I'm just at the mercy of the game at this point. And I did want some new Molotovs, so... let's go ahead and scrap something. Ooh, there it is, soft skins. You know, if I had to choose between 12 Molotovs or 12 fuel bombs for the same, basically the same cost, it's gonna be fuel bombs.
Hey, Sheriff. We could use a deputy out here.
How can I help? I'll be there to help soon.
The sooner you're here, the happier I'll be.
Well, that's the same group that has been not getting along with the other enclave. Surprise, surprise. So the zombies around me are physically weaker, so higher crossbow bolt recovery chance, they're vulnerable to melee, and zombies damage the vehicle less. Not bad. Now that the new quest just popped up for being the sheriff, do you want me to do that or continue to scavenge for needed supplies? I know that scavenge won, but things are pretty fluid in this game, so the situation has already changed. Also, I'm a little worried about this enclave extorting me. This is not the first time they've asked for supplies, and they just keep asking for stuff. So I'll keep an eye on that. Maybe it's fine. Maybe they're not going to make demands. We'll see.
Thank you.
They seem polite, at least for now. So surprisingly, you guys want me to just take out a play card. I didn't, gotta say I didn't really see that coming. So I could either take a play card in the northeast, take a play card at the water tower, or take a play card in the current effects, zone effects. Which will it be? What heart to destroy? Water tower, northeast, or around fragile zone. While you vote on that, I am going to go fetch the Bright Greenhouse's remaining supplies, because I haven't even fully looted the last plague heart that I destroyed in the fragile zone area. And because they're fragile down there, I might as well, you know, drive on down there and... Actually, looking at the writing on the wall, it looks like you guys might want me to destroy a heart in the fragile zone, so I'm just going to change the gear that I have on me, so that if that does win, I'm already down there, I can go destroy a heart around there. Writing on the wall and all, you know? So I got my scent block, got my C4 charge in case I need it. I sort of intend not to use the C4 unless I get desperate. So I'm gonna reserve the C4 for when like things get a little wild, but not use it unless it's getting challenging. I think that makes the most sense. Got my big slam hammer, pistol that needs a little bit of repair, and a rifle in case a feral jumps me. Thank you for tuning in to State of Decay 2 Red Cross, which originally streamed live on Twitch October 24th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow survivors.